Okay, we're going to do Final Fantasy playthrough part 14. There's probably going to be this part, another part, and then a last part. Now, to get to Life Spring Grotto, which is where we have to go next, we have to find where we left our ship. Luckily, I know where I left my ship. I left it near Crescent Lake, which is down in here. Now we'll have to remember where we left our airship. Now what we're going to do is when we get in here, we're going to go I think we're going to go to the right. I looked at this yesterday and I ended up going way too far one way. Yeah, we're going to go right until we end up on another piece of land. So for a couple minutes it'll look like we're going for absolutely nothing. Yeah, most of these run away, then that would be good. Oh, we wouldn't have to deal with too much there. Okay. It'll take a couple minutes to get over there. It doesn't look that far on the map either, and it is. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go up from here. That's where I made my mistake yesterday. Now, I'm gonna warn you, I done went into this last night and I had a problem with the two bosses that I went to beat. They killed me. They didn't kill the whole party, and I beat them, but they did knock my party for a loop. So, but I'm only gonna fight 2 of them instead of the 4. So this should be a little bit shorter of a string than the other ones have been, because I'm only gonna fight 2 of them, so I won't have to go all the way through the whole grotto. And later on, I'll show you guys like on a little, maybe a shortened version of a playthrough. I'll show you the other 2 teams, or 2 teams, 2 enemies. It has been a day. Okay, so we're right near the goal. I think we get, yeah, you get hurt if you walk across that, but oh well. We're not going to complain about it. Let's see. Hopefully, if we get lucky enough, we'll be near the goals a bunch of times, and that will just get it done just a little bit quicker. I don't think there's any encounters that can occur in here. I think it's just getting from point A to point B and hoping that these characters move out of this like library looking thing. Most of the time the characters don't move where you need them to, and then you're sitting there and you're trapped or you can't get through. I don't need what's in that chest, I'm sure. I'm sure it's nothing good. The goal area is always the same on that one. We'll go ahead and save since we've done hit a bunch of floors and we haven't done anything really bad. Haven't really had too much of an issue. I don't want to say that we haven't had too much of an issue, because now probably have an issue. There's a lot of maps on this one. There's a lot of maps on the next one too. I think this is this one. I hope this is this one. I hope I read the map right. Well, we didn't have much of a problem getting to the area where the first guy is. And let's see. And talk to this one. He can be in one of, I think, 2 places. You could go all the way to the north and ask the Pink Mermaid. I think it was a Blue Mermaid yesterday. Now you're gonna want to get your stuff together when you go in here to fight this guy, because he is seriously dangerous. By seriously dangerous, I definitely mean seriously dangerous. So just in case he beats a tar out of me. See, you don't know where he's at, he's just there. The other 2 bosses I'm not fighting, they have 35,000 hit points each. This guy only has 8,888, which sounds like a low number, and then the other one has 13,000. Both sound like a low number. The only problem is that this boss and the other boss, their attacks are very, very strong. So we're going to start off like we normally do. Of course, we're gonna Giant's Gloves. We're gonna try to use Temper. We're definitely going to use Proterra, and we're definitely going to cast Haste. We're going to do that Iron Fighter. We're going to hope that he doesn't hit us very hard each attack that he does. Your wizard on this time is going to be doing a lot of healing on these fights. See, if he hits you with the Excalibur thing, that's not going to do a whole lot. It's just 1 hit point worth of damage. So that's not too bad. He's not weak against anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a healing staff, which is not really that great, but you want your people doing something every turn. That is key for this game. You want each person doing something every turn. See, he hit me for 300 and some, and I've got on a lot of armor. We'll have him attack. I'll have him use Heal Arrows. so that if he hits me with something, see, I didn't get the haste on it, but see, now that's why I'm using the Hilara. Now, what we're going to do right here is we're going to switch stuff up a little bit. I'm going to attack, he's going to attack. I'm going to cast Hilara, and then you're going to use the Healing Helm. And cast a Protect on himself. That's not going to help him very much. That's the good thing about this boss and the other boss. There's only one of them. So as long as you don't get hit very many times, you're in good shape. We're in decent shape right now. Plus we're doing 1,000 per. See, I didn't have a problem with him that time. Didn't have a problem. Went straight down, no issues. I got the Genji gloves. Didn't have a problem with him that time. I don't know what happened the other time. So we're going to grab these Genji gloves, and I'll show you what those do here in just a second, because we may move some stuff up. Actually, those are something that we can use. We're not gonna get some of these. We're not gonna need to use, so we're not gonna move them to the top. I think the ones that we're gonna use the most were, we have them at the top of the screen. Yeah, we have those. So, somebody can use those Genji gloves. I think I was putting them on. See, they make my defense go up to 75 and my evasion go up by 109. But they're more beneficial for the ninja, because the ninja doesn't have as much defense as I do, and doesn't have as high. Well, he's got a higher evasion, I think, than I do. Yeah, he's got a higher evasion, but not as high of a defense. So it makes up for it in the long run. I don't think I can use what he just had. I think it was its Protect turning. Yeah, I don't need that. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to save right here. Now we could step on that pad up there in the upper corner before I leave, and it would transport you to the outside world. We don't want to do that right yet, though. We want to go to the 10th floor and fight another boss. Let me try to figure out where I am here and on which map I am on. And this time they did not put me close to the goal. And it's going to take me a minute to figure out how to get to said goal from here without having to do a lot of work. You want to make sure you got stuff for this area, because this area, now I know you guys see the goblins and you're gonna laugh. This area can be among the most dangerous area of the game. It really can. It's kind of weird right now because I'm not running into big enemies that can do a lot, so it's not really a big deal at the moment, and it won't be on some of them, but some of them are a little bit tougher than what they could be, and Make sure I'm not losing track of where I'm at here. I need to go down. Do I keep on going down or do I stop? Down to this way. We'll heal up some more while we're on it. I'm not real worried about these two pythons here. They can't really do a whole lot, I don't think. What we're trying to do is we're trying to get our wizard back up to full health, and there we just done it. So, and now everybody's up to full health. So, I wish we had some more hit points, especially Jim and Seth. This area right here does not have any enemies, and it's the same every time. Now, I'm going to tell you, you can go around and collect treasure, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show you how to get up there. If you fall off of these white platforms as you're going through here, you will have to start back at the beginning of the map, which is a long way. So you want to make sure that you do not step on these. I'm trying to go the easiest route possible. Plus, I'm also trying not to step off of them. I usually do halfway decent on them. Let's see. I'm going to go down this way. You don't want to fall off of them if you don't have to. Like I said, there's no enemies here, so you don't have to worry about that part of it. And you can even take a few steps before you stop. And you don't have to go this path. You can go another path. This is just the path I choose to go because I figure it works out better for me. And you jump right there. And now I go up here. I keep walking up. And you gotta watch a little bit once you get on up here, because it does change directions, and there are some that are not there and some that are there. We are on level 8 of the grotto. We're gonna find out where we are. You're not gonna see every stage in here or everything in here because there's a lot of different ones, but you're not gonna see those. The random way the game is. Where the heck am I at? Okay, y'all gonna have to give me just a minute to figure out where I'm at, because We'll assume this is the map I'm on. If I start going and it ends up the wrong way, we'll know. We'll see. Well, I went the wrong way, but that was my own dumb fault. No, it wasn't. Because I can't go that way. But, oh gosh, this one's confusing. Oh, you missed. You guys haven't seen one of those. It's a death elemental. They're not really all that scary. There's so many just pitfalls and stuff before you get to the exit of this one. There we go. Okay, I didn't have this one last night either. This is kind of a weird one. This is a dancing town. Depending upon how this goes, you'll go through 3 of them. I didn't have this last night, so this is a little bit different. What you wanted us to do is like hold down the run button, and I'd be daggone if I did not. Or if you don't have a run button, just hold down the directional pad. You'll get to them soon enough. Now this one, this is map 3, I think. Yeah, this is map 3. Okay. Well, best thing to do is just get in the middle. There are no enemy encounters, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, if you want what's in the chest, you can go get what's in the chest. I'm not going to go get what's in the chest because I'm trying to get up out of here. I just want to get through. Move. Okay, and then this one will be this is map number 4, but this will be the last one for me. Now, this one takes a little bit. If you get luck, you'll be alright. But you have to work your way around them. There we go. Alright. Now, we should be in the area to fight Atomos. We are. Okay. Now, last night when I faced these two, I had more problems with Gilgamesh than I did with Atomos. So, I will tell you something here in a minute. Now, this guy has an attack called Wormhole that you have to watch out for. It'll suck your character in there and it'll do major damage. He also has Faraja, which is it's a hard-hitting fire spell. As much as I would love to cast Null Flame, or one of them, that's not going to be a possibility. And the reason is because more than likely, unless he does something crazy, you're going to have to cast stuff every turn. And you're going to have to cast like a healing type thing every turn. Now, if you think you can get Null Blaze in, or if you've got 2 people that have it, I'll have to check to see if my warrior has it. If my warrior has it, I might can cast. See, because he's going to hit you with one of those 2 spells, and both of those spells are very, very powerful. I do have Null Blaze. But I just feel that's not going to be enough to get it done. See right there, he really walloped us. And see, now that puts me in a really bad predicament. Because now if he gets to attack again before I do, before I get that spell off, we may die. Or one of them may die. The two I worry about are Jim and Seth. And that's probably going to kill Jim and Seth. It did. And now we have a big, big issue. This is why you save beforehand. Now this is a problem. Okay. See, now this is where the issue comes in at. I have nothing. I have basically nothing. I can basically do nothing. I will probably die right here. I would like to tell you I won't, but I probably will. It would be sheer luck if I can come back and win this battle. Because even if I can get everybody back up, if my white wizard goes down, I am in deep, deep, deep trouble. And the bad thing is I'm trying to bring everybody back. I've got the resources. If I can get two of them swinging, if I can get two of the people swinging at him and get them loaded with everything, I'll be in pretty good shape. That's kind of the opening I needed. Now, I'm going to have him attack. That's kind of what I wanted to happen. He did kind of what I wanted him to do. And that's a good deal. It's like I told you, this dude's tough. He's real tough. He can be tough. It depends upon what he casts and what he uses. And he's got a lot of hit points to cut through, so you need to... Crap! Oh, he missed! He missed! He missed! He missed! He missed the wormhole! He missed the wormhole. Oh, good. He didn't hardly hit me for nothing. It's all the luck and the strategy. See, I had two people down more than once and still won the fight and got the judgment staff. Now, the judgment staff we're definitely going to have to put up here. It can be used as a weapon, but it casts flare when it's used. That gives us two of them that can cast flare when used. Or no, we've got one that's heal, Thundera, Fira, Saber, Diara, Heal, Blazara, and Thundera. So now we got one that can cast Flare. And it can cast Flare without using magic. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come in here. I don't know if there's any enemies in here. I don't think there is. You're going to want to come over here. And you step on the teleporter and leave. That's what I'm going to do. Now the rest of you, if you want to go on through and fight Omega and Shinru, you can be my guest. I'll tell you about them real quick. Omega, the battle is going to be a while. Especially at the level I'm at right now. If I was to fight him, and I probably wouldn't live. You need to do your healing spell on every turn, because if he attacks a wave cannon, your chances of surviving are slim. Really slim. Thundega and the gauntlets will also be effective against him because his weakness is lightning. Well, it's lightning. It is lightning, but it doesn't hit him for much. So, you really have to try to figure out what you do. He's got 35,000 hit points, so it takes a long time. Shinru's the same. He's got, you get the Marsame if you fight him. If you beat him, it's a good sword. You'll get the equivalent of one in the Chaos Shrine. Shinru, you get Ragnarok, which I believe is another sword. I'm not sure what it does, though. He's vulnerable to physical attacks, so you want to cast Saber and Haste, which the Giant's Gloves do the Saber. You'll have to cast the Haste on him anyway. And then you need to protect them, and then you need to heal your party every turn with spells and items with 2 characters. And I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. They're both hard. They're both terrible to kill. Takes me forever. What we're going to do now is we're going to go and we're going to get rested up, save the game. We're going to go back and we're going to get our, I was going to say, we're going to go back and get our airship, but we may not need it. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down here to where you got over here at, which is around the marsh cave. This is the easiest way I know to do it. And then you're going to head back this way. It seems like it's forever to get all the way back over there, but it's really not. It just seems like a long time because it's a lot of water to cross with hardly anything. See? And there's our ship. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get our ship. We're going to go right here. We're going to stay at the inn. And now I'm going to figure out how to get through this other place. This one's the longest one. I think you only have to go through it one time to kill all 4 bosses. You may have to go through it twice. I'm not really sure. And I'm not really sure I can kill what's in there either. So we're going to save it for here for right now. And now I'm going to cut off the stream. When it gets done. It may have gotten froze up on me. I don't know. We'll give it another minute or so. It still says I'm out at sea. but there was a little bit of delay on that. Whisperwind Cove is it's near the Cavern of Ice. It's only accessible by the canoe. The things that are in here though are there's 4 bosses, but there's a lot of bad things in here too. You get a Genji Helm, a Rune Staff, which casts Hilera, which is better, a Mega Elixir, and a Lightbringer. And I think you can get the Ultima Weapon as well, and that's also a good thing. So, I'm gonna go and cut this off, and then that way, I'll figure out what I need to do with this other one, and figure out if I can actually get through it or not. I may not be able to get through it tonight. I may have to level it up before I go through. I'm not sure, because there's a lot of different things in there. So, and there's a lot of different areas, and a lot of different enemies and things. So, until next time, we will see you then.